All right, guys. Well, welcome. My name's Susan LaBelle, and I'm so excited you guys are joining us this evening. We have an amazing call set up for you, and I'm loving all the people on the call. And I love that we're entering into the holidays and we're creating this community of just support where we can all cheer each other on, and we love to celebrate along the way. So if you're new to our community, in fact, with this holiday health games, we have almost, 2,300 people in the games, you guys. That's awesome. I mean, it's double really what we had set out to do. And we did that. We did our initial goal in the first 24 hours. So we welcome you guys. And just to kind of let you know what these are just one of the tools of support that we offer our community, our clients, our coaches, and just really to celebrate along the way that health of what's going on out there, and allowing people a chance to really just recognize that, health is never done. You're going to hear from people tonight that are new in their journey, that people that have been on their journey a while, and we just welcome you to just kind of sit back, listen, and, like I said, cheer people on in the chat window. We're just really, really excited just to share some of the transformations. So I'm going to start with myself. The girl on the left was me 6 years ago. I almost don't even know her anymore. But that was me after two kids, pretty unhappy in my career, working a ton, pretty stressed out, and obviously pretty unhealthy. And I was not unhealthy in my mind. I didn't have time for friends and relationships, and our finances too were not unhealthy. So we're unhealthy too. So I was very, very out of balance. And in a short 10 weeks, you see the girl in the middle. So it was amazing what I did with just making the choice to change myself physically, what I was able to do in a short 10 weeks, but 6 years later, I'm here to say, yeah, that's still me. This is me on the right. 6 years later, stronger physically, but so much more has changed in my life. And that's because the real reason I took that journey was because of these people on the screen. And yes, it says I'm Shane LaBelle tonight. That's really that handsome guy in the upper left. That's my husband. And you guys, I never saw him when I started this. He was working 70, 80 hours a week. We had the kids were, really 1 and 3. And I wanted to be a good role model for them. And that's really my why I chose to get healthy. Is I grew up in a family where obesity was kind of normal. And I just thought that was going to be my normal in my path. And I really wanted something different for my kids. I wanted to show them what was possible. And I wanted to set the habit straight from really the beginning. And I knew it was going to be me walking the walk and not just talking the talk. And so the things we get to do as a family now are incredible because I have the confidence, and we are both now full-time health coaches, and I get to be full-time parents, which is really just such a joy and a blessing to be able to raise our kids together, spend time together, and also be really involved in their lives. But really, this is about all of you. In fact, I was just looking at this picture before we started tonight going, I know all these people. I know all their stories. And they each have a very unique and different story and a different why of why they chose and took those next steps to create health in their life. And so tonight we're going to hear from a few different people on their optimal health transformation. So I'm really excited for the first person I get to introduce to the call, Megan Meyer. She's going to come on and share. And you can see she has a little one. Look at that tiny, cute little baby on the left-hand side. So she's been on her path with our Nursing Moms program, which is an amazing program, and she's really digging into our community, and we're really excited for her. So Megan, are you there and able to come on and share just your story?
Sure, I'm here.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining the call. It's great to see so many faces on here. So 4 months ago, I started the Nursing Moms program, and as you can see, I have two little ones. My daughter's not even 2 yet. So it's been a crazy couple of years for our family and for my body, to be honest. Before I Take Shape for Life, I had just had my second child, and with both pregnancies, I gained about 60 pounds each time. Lost a little bit of that in between, but 60 pounds is a lot of weight. Some of that obviously came off just at the beginning, just from having the baby, but I knew that I wanted to do something to feel like myself again. And that is when I found Take Shape for Life and started the Nursing Moms program. And the really cool thing about it is that I've been able to lose almost 50 pounds now over the last 4 months, which to me is very quick, and I'm definitely seeing the results that I want. But I've also been able to do it while I've been maintaining my supply, which anybody who has had a baby or maybe as a husband of someone who's had a baby knows how important that is in the first few months to be able to maintain your supply if you're a nursing mom. But to be honest with you, the program has really fueled that and really given me the tools that I needed to be healthy and feel like I'm feeding my child something that's healthy as well. So it's been, really a great journey for me. And I'm happy to say that I not only feel like myself again, but I have more energy to keep up with my kids, which I'm still getting up a few times a night. So that's a big deal. And everything in life is just better when you feel better. And finding this amazing community of support, I decided that I wanted to join and be a health coach and pass that on and pay it forward to people. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell.
I love it. I love it. And I was so excited to have you share tonight, because I just feel you've really taken all the tools that Take Shape for Life has offered you through the community and integrating into the support that's out there to be learning the habits of health from the beginning. And so I love that. Thanks for just deciding to help those around you. I think that's an amazing part of what our offering too. And yes, mommy to mommy, you're spot on. Like, how great that you get to feel like yourself again.
Definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Megan. Very inspiring. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I love that. And, I shared my kind of why I got started. And it sounds like, Megan, we probably you were about where, when I started, my kids were about that same, age. And for many of us, sometimes it's our children. We all have a different reason why. And what I love about Take Shape is that's what we're all about. Is it's different for everybody, but we love to focus on what's important to you. And once you really know why you want to choose health in your life, kind of the hows and whats become less important, because everyone out there has a secret route or some secret thing that they can think that this is going to work, or some magic thing that's going to just, is going to happen. But really, this is about the habits of health and what we're going to do day in and day out, making more optimal choices than not to move us forward to what we really want to create in our life. And that's truly, truly what we're about. And a great person to really highlight that and represent that is my dear friend, Tracy Johnson. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear her story because, gosh, Tracy, was it 3 years ago? Yeah, that you called me. And I love that, it's that continual, you were really focused on what you wanted. And, you've made that decision, and 3 years later, you're really just thriving in your life. So I'd love for you to come on and share your story.
Great. Thank you so much. And thank you for having me. I'm really honored to share my story. It's exciting for me because, like you said, it was about 3 years ago. In fact, I started program the day before Halloween in 2012. So prior to that, my life, I was really in a downward spiral. I was healthy. I felt fat and had a lot of pain. I was self-conscious and getting increasingly antisocial. So, I was mentally tired and, it was exhausting to try and pretend I was okay. A lot of effort to get ready and didn't really feel good. And, anything that I could wear. And so I was just, I was unhappy too. And I felt like I had no purpose. I had just turned 40. And I honestly felt like if I had to feel this way for the rest of my life, I didn't want to live another 40 years. So, my relationships were kind of rocky. I could put on a brave face in front of people because that's what I do. I don't want to bring people down, but I couldn't keep that up 24/7. So, the people that are closest to me, my family, my husband, my kids, they were the ones that were really seeing me that dark place. And, that just really wasn't good. And I felt stuck too. I wanted to lose weight, or I said I wanted to lose weight, but I felt overwhelmed. Like I was too busy. Like it had to be complicated and I had to be perfect. And if I messed up, then I had to start over next week. So, I was kind of scared too. And it was like, what if I try one more thing and it doesn't work? And I was impatient. If something wasn't showing me results in a few days, I kind of gave up. And then I had the ego, and I didn't want people telling me what to do. I wanted to do it myself. I had researched everything. I didn't need anybody. And so, what happened was we loved Halloween, and we went out shopping with our friends for Halloween that year in 2012. And I had a breakdown in the store, and we ended up skipping Halloween. I think that's a long story in itself, but long story short, I found that me putting this off was not just affecting me, it was affecting my loved ones and keeping me from participating in fun things with them. So I decided to get over my ego, and I reached out to you, Susan, and I'm so glad that I did, because I found out that you weren't telling me what I had to do. You led me to tools, and you empowered me to take my health into my own hands. And I found that what you were offering was simple. It didn't take much time, and we just took it one step at a time, so it wasn't overwhelming. It was healthy and medically sound, and with my impatience, I saw results in the first week. So let's say today's November 5th. I would say by this time that year, I was in fat burn. I had a lot of energy. I was feeling really good, and I was already down a few pounds. So yes, I lost a lot of weight. To me, I lost 30 pounds in about 13 weeks. So by the time Super Bowl came around, I was feeling pretty good in my smaller jeans and my Niners jersey, because we were doing well that year. But what I gained, was really health and confidence and gratitude, better relationships, and just a purpose and a passion. Like, I felt so much better, and I was starting to be able to tell other people what I was doing. And so I decided to become a health coach, and that just really excited me as well. So, I've just been able to be part of this community over the past 3 years. I've stayed in my healthy weight range. I've made some of the best friends that you could ever ask for, everybody who's cheering each other on. I know our relationships are going to last a lifetime, and we're all sharing this journey toward health together. And it's just been the biggest blessing for me. So I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful.
Aww. I remember our first call.
Yeah.
And I saw you exactly where you are right now. Isn't that so cool? Like, I knew one day you were going to inspire so many people, and I believed in you from the moment, because you just got a heart of gold, Tracy. And so I'm so excited about the hundreds of lives that you've changed along the way, just from you saying yes to your own health. It's been so fun to watch. And I love how you shared what you gained. So who wants that? Like, you lost a lot, but what have you gained? And there's a lot of people. So thank you so much for sharing. Awesome. So inspiring. And there is a lot of people on the call today wanting to gain something in their health too, and where they want to move forward. And so this is really about you. You tuned in tonight going, what is this? Real stories, real people. I want to know more. And we're so glad you guys are here. And because of that, I actually had quite a few reach out wanting to know what it was, but also asking some questions about what exactly is this Take Shape for Life. We're so glad you guys joined us in the Holiday Health Games. And what I love is it's really just a community of support. We want to have a lot of fun, and we want to help people move forward in their next couple steps towards their health goals. That's really our ultimate desire for you guys. But I know, myself included, when I started, I didn't have a plan, and I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to take those next steps. And I desired to have someone come alongside me and show me those next steps. And so we do have a very comprehensive health program. And you've heard that, yes, it can include weight loss. Part of being healthy is being at a healthy weight, but what you're going to really learn through the whole Holiday Health Games is that there is so much more to being healthy. So we're not just talking weight loss, we're talking about healthy activity and healthy sleep and healthy hydration and healthy motion. And there's so many aspects of health. You heard about Tracy's, the healthy mind. That's a huge piece of what we really want to work on and help you guys with as we take those next steps. But I do want to share, if you are looking for, I was reading through what a lot of people's goals were, and so many were like, they wanted the motivation and recipes and tips, but they also desired, structure and a meal plan and some nutrition and learning about that. And so we really have a plan for everyone. You heard from Megan, a nursing moms program. We have, I think, the best fat loss program out there that's medically sound, like Tracy said, safe, it's effective. We call that our 5-in-1 program. That is designed for people that weight loss is their primary, fat loss is their primary goal. I find anywhere from 5 pounds to, 100 pounds. It's very, very, very highly effective, easy. You feel really good. Energy's good. Simple to follow. So that may be a fit for you. We also have plans that kind of range in between based on your own personal goals. A lot of people will choose the 3-in-3 plan, and that's a really great plan for someone that's maybe at their optimal weight, and they're really just looking for some healthy tools to help them, to supplement either throughout the day or just to keep up with their daily fuelings. I mean, we are busy Americans, so to eat 5 or 6 small meals a day to keep our blood sugar stable, to feel great. Many of us need some tools to help support us on that plan. So, I'm going into a little bit more than I usually do, but I wanted to make sure that I did explain kind of that if your desire is to learn more about what we do, we are, connect to the person that maybe invited you to the challenge. They're not scary. They want to just actually come alongside you and find out what your goals are, and they can share what's maybe most effective for you. And then if it's a fit, great. They can support you on that. If it's not a fit at the moment, that's okay too, but maybe it'll be a fit for you in the future, or someone it's a fit for. It's definitely worth exploring so that we can, see if something we offer can help you take those next steps for you in your program. We eat every 2 to 3 hours. You're going to be hearing more about that habit of health through the games. I just love that our program produces results. The reason I chose to really coach too, or there's a lot of reasons, one of the few, one of them on my list, is it works so well for me. How could I not share it? And it's something I could stand behind, because I knew that if I was to come along someone like Tracy, like Megan, and show them the next steps and the tools, that they too could have the same success that I had had. Then the other thing that we really, really talk about is beauty juice. We need lots of water. I got mine right next to me. Everybody show me their jugs of water. Come on, right? Everybody take a sip. Let's have a little hydration party, okay? It's good for us. And it's just another one of those habits of health that we really promote and talk about. So I love everything that we're really looking to just offer you guys is the education side of it. Some people, it's not necessarily lack of knowledge. They know what to do, they just don't do it. And I meet those people. Sometimes we don't know what to do. And Dr. A's Habits of Health, this is not gimmicky. It is the habits that we do day in and day out to help us create health. How cool is that? And that's really the core foundation of our Optimal Health program. And then you have the community and the support. That's what we're doing tonight, guys. We're celebrating people. We're bringing people together. We are creating a healthy environment. How many of you were on the Healthy Huddle on Tuesday? That was awesome. We love that. That's what we're really, really about. And you have the support of a health coach too, that one-on-one guide to help you towards your next goals. And then we have a very structured eating program to help you reach your goals. And we've got lots of tools to be able to support you on that. And I will tell you, there's a program for everyone. So if you are a teenager, if you love your, wine, and that's something you can't get up, still connect with your health coach, and they will be able to help you come up with a program that's going to work for you to move closer to what you desire. So this is really what we're about, is people, helping people, real people. I love this. Jessica is a dear friend of mine on the upper left there. And you can tell she came to me as a nurse with, but she's like, I have migraines, I don't sleep well. So it wasn't that weight loss was her primary goal, but I was hoping to help her create some different habits of health in her life. And because she had that change, she shared it with her friends up in Montana, Lacey and Casey Bertram, who shared it with Amber in another side of Montana, who shared it with her aunt, uncle, Jeannie and Guy, and then their daughter. And you can see that their daughter on her wedding day, how beautiful and amazing she looks on that day. And that was her desire, is to just feel amazing on her special day. And it was all really because Jessica made we knew each other. She made that decision to get healthy herself, take those next few steps, and share it with the next person. And it's really amazing the ripple effect that we can create. So here's the thing. Oh, Alyssa, you're coming. So get on the mic there. But before I bring on Alyssa, really, we want to connect people all across the country, and you are all on this call. You're all part of the Pay It Forward program, every single one of you, because what you're hearing tonight is, your decision to take those next steps in your health will inspire someone. How cool is that? To take their next steps. That's how we're going to spread health across this country. So by you making that decision to choose health, someone in your family is going to see that this holiday season, that you're making some different decisions, you're bringing healthier options, and they will see, if you can do it, I can do it too. And that's how we're going to get America healthy. So, someone found the button. They get fireworks on the screen here now. I love it. It wouldn't be a Zoom without it. But yeah, we connect. So everyone here is part of it. So if you are, interested for yourself, or you're already a client of program, your health coach would love to support any friends and family. Or you may be like Megan and Tracy and myself, who loved it so much, and we had the relationship with our friends and family, and we wanted to help those people around us. And for myself, it was a great accountability piece. I will say, to just myself, especially through the holidays and other times of the year. I find that I love that, my community and my friends and family know that's what we stand for. And so they kind of, when I show up, go, hey, don't you have something healthy for all of us to eat? They want that. That's what people are asking for. So, oh my goodness, I have such a treat for you. Alyssa has been, look at her, look at that rafting picture. She's such a joy and so, so, so fun. She has done just wow, incredible, embracing all the habits, health, and the tools that Take Shape for Life has offered her. So, Alyssa, I am so excited for you to come and share.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can. Hey there.
So, I did, it's really funny. I was just looking last night at my journal, and I just happened to open up a page to October of last year. And so I was looking at this, and all I was doing was talking about how I felt fat and how I was disappointed in myself, because at the beginning of that year, I had told myself New Year's resolution I was going to lose 15 to 20 pounds because I realized I'd gained some weight back. I'd done another program and I'd lost 30 pounds a few years back and started gaining some weight back. So I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose 15 to 20 pounds. And by October, I realized not only had I not done that, but with all my traveling over the summer, I had gained 18 pounds over the summer. And I was devastated. I didn't know what to do about it. I thought I had been eating healthy. I'd been doing paleo. I'd been exercising, doing interval training. And I just didn't understand why I was gaining weight and not losing it. And so I was, kind of thinking about what I was going to do and kind of getting depressed about it, and realizing I'd gained all that weight back. I'd gained 30 pounds back and then some that I'd lost those few years back. And so Christmas comes around, and I took a picture with a couple of my cousins, and I looked at that picture, and I was just shocked. I was like, that's not what I look like. That's awful. And so I just couldn't believe it. And so I texted, I'd known about Take Shape for Life. And so I texted my cousin, Rhonda, who you're going to hear from next, and she's now my coach. And I texted her and I said, I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm ready. I don't need to hear about it. Let's go. And so I ordered food a couple days later. I started January 9th. And by, I think, mid-April, I had lost 48 pounds. And I just couldn't believe it. I was feeling better than I ever had in my entire life. And at some point she had talked to me about becoming a coach. She said I was so motivated and doing so well that I could help others and, help others achieve the same success that I had and feel better and have optimal health, really. And, I decided to do that, pay it forward, help others. But in addition, I was just feeling great myself. I had changed tremendously. It's amazing looking back to see what difference a year makes. It's November now. It's been a year since that journal entry. And I can't believe how different my life is. I'm exercising daily, even if it's just a purposeful walk with my dog. And, doing more than I ever did with exercise. And I'm eating better. And anybody that knows me knows I have been a veggie hater my whole life. And I actually really love particular vegetables now. I've expanded my horizons. I'm totally obsessed with spaghetti, squash, and zucchini. Totally obsessed. And I've gotten so excited about cooking and finding new recipes that will work on the 5-in-1 plan. So I can share those with my clients and do them myself. So I started blogging about it and putting new recipes together and just trying new things so that everybody could have more options. Because on prior programs I did, the only non-starchy vegetable that I would eat was lettuce. And I knew going into this that I cannot survive on lettuce every meal. It's not going to work. I won't stick with it. And so I started expanding, and now I eat healthier than I ever have before. I look at food completely differently. I didn't know how much I was putting into my body and how little I was actually exercising. I was doing T25, I was interval training, and I didn't realize how little calories that I was actually burning throughout the day, because I did that and then I'd do nothing for the rest of the day. I'd go to work and I'd sit at my desk and I'd do nothing. And so now I'm so much more active. My family thinks I'm nuts that I was going jogging on camping trips this summer, but this is my new life and I love it and I couldn't be happier. And I love sharing with people and helping people achieve this same success. And I just can't be more thankful to Rhonda and Take Shape for Life for changing my life forever.
Aw, I love that. There's so many things I love about that. First of all, you are the person I should ask for recipes because I see what you're cooking over there. I've talked to you and you're eating something super yummy. So I love how creative you really just embrace like healthy eating and healthy whole foods and lifestyle. It's awesome. And I love that you journal. And how excited are you to take holiday pictures this year? Because you said last year you were like, oh no, that's not me. Like you're going to sport your cute little black dress, aren't you?
I fully plan on retaking that picture.
Doing a TBD. I love it. It's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So like Alyssa said, the person that shared with her was her cousin Rhonda. Again, this is like through real people, we really inspire others. And before I have Rhonda share, Rhonda's someone else that's like so near and dear to me. And I don't want to get all choked up, but I met her on a playground. Our kids were playing. And I just said hi, and that's where it all started. And I love it. We've become really good friends. That's what I love. What this business does is it just opens doors to friendships and relationships. And she has obviously changed her health and her life, but she's impacted so many more, just like Alyssa, and many more beyond that. So, Rhonda, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Hey.
There's going to be some ugly crying, I think. I just have a feeling. I'm going to try not to, but this is actually my first time sharing more in public other than one-on-one, and it's been 2 years. Like, I've kept my weight off for 2 years, and it goes down deep in my soul, what this program's done for me. So you see the picture of my husband and me, and it's kind of funny that I'm doing this now because it was Veterans Day 2 years ago that I got to see him in his uniform for the first time. We've been married almost 15 years, and he could never wear his uniform. And that's us on the left side on a cruise. Isaac, my son, was 1.5, and that was the first time we had gone out being new parents, and I did not like getting my picture taken. And so fast forward to 2 years ago, we got to go out, and people were just thanking him left and right for his service, and as if he was like still 20 years old, because you can see that it doesn't even look like the same guy. I always say, yeah, he shaved and lost another 20 pounds. The beard's back. So I lost 70 pounds, and he lost 50. So together, 120 pounds together. And our life is just so much different. There's so many things. I want to talk a little bit more about that girl on the left. She was very depressed, didn't really love herself very much, wanted just to blend in, but also wanted people to like her a lot. Like, I really just wanted people to like me and love me, and I really didn't think I was lovable. And now it's just crazy. My mindset is so different now. I'm on a call like with all these people. I would have ran away so fast before. And now, like, I'm in front of the camera, and I don't mind taking my picture with my family. And my daughter, we in Target got all the sugar, and she wanted to be in the picture. It's just, you're paying it forward to not just your beautiful cousin and my parents that lost 170 pounds, but my kids, they look at labels and ask if things have enough protein in them, or if they have too much sugar. So I'm already, I'm providing a good household for them. It's just, and now that picture on the right-hand side, I just took that picture for the 50-day challenge, and I'm rocking those pants, those new workout pants. And I used to never even wear, like, I wouldn't even wear a tank top. There's no way I would wear a tank top in public. I always was covered up, and I never wanted anyone to notice me. But the thing is, we always want to actually be found. And so I just feel like that's what I get to give other people, is to actually find them. I get to say, I see you. And Susan, oh man, just gave me hope. You saw my greatness, and you said you could believe in me until I could believe for myself. And that's what takes shape. It's just amazing community. Mm. And I would say my life before was kind of in black and white. It was just kind of like, there was not very many ups and downs, and it was just like, okay, this is what life is going to be. And now Take Shape for Life has just brought color into my world.
That's a beautiful description.
So thank you. Thanks for letting me share.
You're a wonderful speaker. You really are. How many of you, let's see, chat window's probably blowing up bananas. Like, it's so awesome that this is what we get to do, right, ladies? We just, we smile at people and say, I see you. I love that, Rhonda. And we offer them hope. And that's what we're creating, you guys, during this season. That's what we're always creating and in momentum of. But during this season, people want to be seen. They want to be heard. They desire community. And people want to enter the new year feeling at their greatest and at their best. And so with that, we're coming to the end of the call. And just thank you guys to all who shared. I mean, really, our desire is to help all of you guys live life on purpose and focus your life around what matters most. So you heard people share on the healthy body, the healthy mind. We actually didn't touch a lot on the healthy finances. If I had more time, I'd really share where my family was at financially. In fact, I wanted to do the program and I had to put it all on a credit card. I'm not proud to say that. We didn't have the means. And so I chose to pay it forward because we had that need as well, to be able to support our family and for me to be able to support my health. But really, it's about kind of finding that little red zone, that spot of, if you're passionate about something. And, I love that it's like, I love health. I've always loved health, even though I didn't look like it all my whole life. I loved it. I know that there's a lot of people out there that need it. And I feel like I'm really great at loving on people. And so to find that little sweet spot, this has just been really, really fun and great to partner with ladies such as yourself. So with that, we're going to say goodnight to everybody. I am going to just let you guys know that one by one, we are going to get America healthy together. It's going to take us smiling at people in the park and letting people know we see them. Thank you, Rhonda, for that. And we're going to create a healthier America.